Morning everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's just before my morning run and it's another wet day. It's very wet, it's not stopped raining since 2 days ago, and the best thing is that my shoes are still wet. I was planning on wearing my new shoes today because my current ones, so that'll be these ones here, A6 Nova Blast, they have now done 800k, so it's about time to change them. I've got a new pair ready, but the weather's not ready for them. I don't want to get them soaked for the first run because then they'll just start smelling. So I think the next best thing I can do is not wear my wet shoes, but put on ones that I think still have a bit of life left in them. Well, let's hope. I've got these Nike Invincible 3s. They were actually my favourite shoes. I used 2 pairs of those, and then the previous model that was Nike Invincible 2 had probably gone through about 5 or 6 pairs of those. Amazing shoe, really happy with them. However, yeah, I was hoping that I would I'll be jumping into some new shoes today. And of course I've double knotted them, so I can't actually do anything. So my finger's all bruised up. Don't know if you can tell, but it's not great. So let's get these unlaced. There we are. I actually quite like the fit of these shoes. They're quite a bit softer than the Nova Blast, but these are soaked. These are still wet. I'm actually just I've had enough with the rain, to be honest. But guess what? We're still going out. We're still doing what we need to do. We're still persisting. And that's all that matters. There we are. I'm about to put on all the rest of my equipment. So most importantly for today is going to be a hat, just like that, and I don't know why the focus is not working. Gonna stick some AirPods underneath my new AirPods, but you'll see the story of that later on. And most importantly, gloves. Actually, I missed one thing. I've been wearing a head torch lately while I'm running, mostly so that other people can see me while I'm running, which it is quite useful because I don't want to be hit by a car. And just like that, through the magic of filmmaking and videography, I'm back. I just did 12 kilometers, not as much as yesterday, but it's still more than my target of 10, which I'm quite happy about. So when I first started running, I only ran 5k every day. Now it's more than double that every single morning, regardless of rain or shine or good, bad weather, cold or warm. Yeah, I don't know what's changed, maybe my stamina and so on, but I definitely feel a lot better. And I actually feel like I haven't achieved anything if if I didn't do my distance in the morning, and it'll be very rare that I don't do the full 12 first thing, because yeah, I always try to make time for it. It's one of the most important things I do, to me. Maybe it is setting me back from other things, because you could say that I'm tired first thing in the morning, but no, it's energizing and refreshing. And at first, when I first started running, that was tiring. I did feel broken after a 5k run, right after, right before work. But now it's more of a, like, I don't even notice it. And actually, days when I've offset my run for later on in the day, for the evening, I just feel like I'm in a haze the whole day. But there is something refreshing about the run. Probably the cold. Yeah, it must be the cold. But yeah, I'll get the electrolytes and the creatine down, and I'll see you later on. Actually, before I go and get ready, a little reflection on putting on the old shoes that were at least dry. They're not dry anymore because it was wet outside. But these shoes, they serve me really well, but it seems like they've definitely ran their course. Pardon the pun. They don't feel great at all. Even though they're a lot softer than the Nova Blasts from the get-go, these were just so painful to use. I could feel every single step, which made me appreciate the fact that, I'm fortunate enough to be able to buy myself new shoes every time I've done enough distance in these ones. The both pairs just smell so bad as well, because I've been running in the rain lately, so they'll definitely need taking care of. Probably binning them. That'll be the if tomorrow is a dry day, I'll be wearing my new shoes out. These ones are on 803 kilometers. These are over 900 Ks. So the Nikes over here, they're on over 900 Ks. The Nova Blast, they're just 800, but I'm not waiting for an injury to happen. I'm not waiting to be in pain until I change. So yeah. So a bit of a random update. I am now on the way to pick up 288 highball glasses. And guess what? They're absolutely free. The guy's giving them away. I'm not sure why he's giving them away, but yeah, let's go and find out. So it's only a 6-minute drive, so I won't be long. I have cleared the boot of the new car. It's actually shocking how much space there is in there. So hopefully it'll fit all 288 plus glasses. But I'm struggling to find it. So the car's actually managed to fit pretty much all the glasses that there's tons of them. This is quite an interesting business. So they would do different events here. So the event space is quite big, and the way they would do things is they actually produce their own type of alcohol, an alternative to gin, which I thought was quite interesting. It's still going to be alive in America. Yeah, but unfortunately it's closing down in the UK. They've actually got a bunch of stock here. It's called Sweetdram. So yeah, they've got loads of stock still going away to America, which that was quite interesting. I'm actually going to use the bathroom really quickly, but I actually quite like the design of the place. It's really cool. Don't know why it won't focus, but yeah, that's the car parked up there. Yeah, very interesting business. I should probably stop saying hi everyone, considering that this is just the same video over and over, and I just keep introducing myself again and again and saying hello but not saying bye. I'm currently heading back home. I've been driving pretty much the full day, and I forgot to actually bring any food. And while I was driving, I had the opportunity to stop and buy something from a supermarket, but I just thought that I don't want to buy some trash and just eat it, so I would much rather fast and keep fasting for until I can eat something decent. But I've just stopped at the petrol station on the way, and I've picked up this peanut butter flapjack and a bottle of water because I've not had any water today either. And I'm still in a dilemma if I should even eat that flapjack, really, because how much value is in it, I really don't know. But I do kind of think that I need that a bit of energy to get me through the workout this evening, and that's what I was actually thinking about talking just now. I was thinking about mentioning that how I felt throughout the day while I've been fasting. It's not entirely a fast. I mean, it's not just been water, but I've also been drinking coffee, and that kind of got me through the first part of the day, that's for sure. But overall, the energy does kind of dip. As time goes on. Sorry, I was doing a bit of an overtake there and I had to focus, but yeah, the energy has dipped at this point in the day. At first I feel like very energetic, very on the ball, and then very sharp and focused. But as the evening goes on, I definitely do feel a bit more tired, sleepy, probably because my body is kind of depending on those kind of spikes in glucose now and then. But yeah, probably I don't know if I would still have a good workout even if I don't have the flapjack. I've not had it yet, so I'm still thinking about if it's worth even having it. But overall, I do think that it'd be good for me to have some food, but also probably need a bit more protein rather than a shitty flapjack filled with sugar. All the shits in this sentence. But yeah, I hope you're having a more nutritious day than me. But at the same time, I think fasting is good now and then. It definitely does help keep you sharp and so on. And also, to be fair, the research that I've read about fasting, it's actually very helpful in the production of growth hormone, and also production of testosterone, and also there was something to do with killing off cancer cells and helping that as well. So yeah, quite an interesting one. I'll see you later on. And just like that, we're back, and I was feeling really tired at the end of the 4 hour, or I think it was 5 hours total of driving. And yeah, I've discovered that the car only does about 350 miles for the tank, which is not a lot considering it's a 90-pound fill up for that tank. Actually no, it's more than that. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna, well, I'm actually just back from the gym. I did a shoulder workout and I'm just about to make my dinner. I actually prepped some of it beforehand, so I did a bit of so I cooked some what do you call them, courgettes and sweet potatoes, and I'm about to cook the steak, and I was about to do this avocado, but it's proving extremely difficult. It's pretty much like rubber. So yeah, I'll just cook up the steak and I'll tune in with you in a second. These avocados are just not avocadoing. Don't know what's wrong with these avocados, however, I've had them for about 4 or 5 days and they're still rock solid. Taste wise, they're just very tough. So every now and then, Aldi would just do really good steaks, and this is one of them. Incredible steak, zero effort into cooking it, and it just turned out incredibly. Yeah, looking forward to devouring it. I'll show you what I've done with it in a second. And there we have it, all finished up. So we've got some steak tacos. Let me just adjust the camera. Yeah, we've got some steak tacos with some avocado, and I've got some sweet potato and courgettes over there with some sriracha sauce, and I'm about to devour all of that. One thing that I've definitely found a bit of a change is in trying to film and post something every day is fitting it in my routine. And normally after a day at work, I'll go to the gym, have my food, and then relax, read a book or watch some TV. But now I have to replace one of those activities afterwards, after the gym and food, with making content, and more importantly editing it and uploading it. So it definitely will take some getting used to, and I do really want this to work out. It's not a matter of when, but how. Because I've got the time, but I just need to make sure that I'm allocating it correctly. So yeah. And that'll probably conclude today's podcast. Thanks so much for watching today's podcast. What am I saying? Today's clip. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.